Hi, my name is Steve Faulkner. This is Real Magic Review, and this is Pocket Voodoo by Liam Montier and Big Blind Media. But before we carry on with this wonderful review, can you please look at my wonderful card magic course, which is at cardmagiccourse.com. It's full of good stuff. I'm adding to it loads, and now with my special new camera, I'm going to be added to it even more. So have a look at that. I'll be banging on about my new camera for the next year to justify the purchase, so I can begin to sleep at night. So this is, I did a packet trick before, which was again from Big Blind Media, which I think I failed to add in the last review, so sorry about that. But the John Bannon one, and this is Liam Montier. Liam Montier always comes up in these Big Blind Media DVDs, doesn't he, and downloads, because he's really friendly and nice to have on there. He's very enthusiastic. So I saw him on Ian Moran's DVD and John Bannon's, and he's brilliant, because he's all like, yeah, he can maintain enthusiasm, which must be hard when you shoot in a DVD for that long. Like, yeah, oh great, brilliant. You know, it's nice to see a bit of positivity, and it's nice to see a trick from him. And I know he's released a hell of a lot, but he released loads in my wilderness years, as I've talked about before. But I haven't watched any of his stuff for a long time. And this is really cute. It's a packet trick. Again, it comes in a nice plastic thing like this, which I really like. It's nice. There's something nice and comfortable about putting something in your pocket and just being able to bring it out. And this was the same with Buzzkill. Buzzkill came with an envelope. And not that would be a reason to buy it, but and neither was this. But it's nice when you've got pockets full and you want to do something different. You just pull it out and it's not like all the cards are together, and it all fits in a nice little case like this. And I've added a bit of flash paper that you need for this trick. And the effect is basically you shuffle the cards up. You show that each of these cards has got a little voodoo doll on it, and the voodoo doll has been stabbed in different parts of his or her body with a nail. So you see this one's got like a nail through the arm, okay, a nail through the, well, it's not good, right? No, it's not good. Through the leg, and they're all different. That one has the other arm, and you get a head, which is fatal, but there you go. We're going to draw a little voodoo doll on here. And do you know is there anybody that you really don't like, other than me? But you know, if you have a nice time. Okay, so watch. Yeah. So well, you want it in the heart? You sure? Oh, well, we'll do it a different way. We'll take that. Put your hand on it. Well, I want you to write the name of the person on here. We don't have to see it. So write the name on there, and then when you've done that, you screw it up and shuffle the cards. The face down, so I can't see them. Yeah. So. Okay, and put them down. Okay, you shuffle.
Yeah.
And you said the heart, right? Done. You shuffle the cards. And look. And turn this over. So this is, again, what you see is what you get. What I do like is the fact that, again, it's well made. Big Blind Media know their stuff, know that they need to make good stuff for people to get away with it, which I like now. Somebody said to me the other day, no, they didn't say it, they mentioned it on the forum, and then another reviewer came in and said, look, because they were saying that Steve always says positive things, and the reviewer had a really good point. There's not that much that I get that is rubbish, because people can't get away with it anymore. That's the big thing, isn't it? They just write about it online, nobody buys it. So you know, especially I get my stuff from Murphy's Magic and Vanishing Ink, and people that don't really allow the really bad stuff to get through. So it doesn't mean I love it all, but it's not much real tap that I get. So anyway, I digress, but I suppose that's the point of this. You don't just want to hear me talk about the trick, do you? Oh dear, probably. So it's got a really nice force with this, and it's obviously, well, it's not a force, it's well, it kind of is, but they do it. So that's all I say. The cards are gimmicks in more ways than one. Well, they're gimmicks because they're not real cards, but there's another gimmick to them, which means you can give them a shuffle, and there's a really nice, like I said, way of doing this, which I'm not going to go into. It's a packet trick that doesn't feel like a card trick. Obviously, it uses cards, but just in the way that you get this stuff out. If you get something out like that, people don't say card trick, do they? And then you get a bit of paper out and then a white bit of card. It feels like a sort of bizarre magic trick, which I suppose it is. You can do this clearly. I mean, when you see the ad, you'll see it in a studio with nice bright lighting. I think it can be made quite spooky, but if I was going to do that, I'd like to kind of age the cards a bit. For the cards, they are quite sort of pristine. So you age them, knacker them up, tell some story about how you found them in the cellar or something like that, and you've got a nice spooky routine. But even if not, you've got a fun routine, a bit like Buzzkill, that it does feel a little bit different and like you can have fun with it, or you can play it dark. Incidentally, the trick is an Albert Spackman trick. It's an updating of an Albert Spackman trick, and it was released beforehand, so this comes with this new force and this new way of doing it. So that's the good stuff. The only limitations with this really is that you need to have different stuff. So you need flash paper, and it's good to have a reason to use flash paper other than producing something, isn't it? Because I've got loads of flash paper in my drawer. I never use it really. I'm not, but I like the idea of having a reason to use this. Like he says on the download, and as Eugene Berger says, add flash paper to a trick, it just makes it better, and it does. You know, when you're at a gig and think, oh, it gives people a little something exciting, doesn't it? Exciting is probably a bit strong, but you know what I mean. It adds something special. And you will need some blank business cards, or your existing business cards if you're happy to draw on them. It's not difficult, it's very easy. You're going to need a double lift, but a very simple double lift. Like you said, if you use any free business card, it's not difficult. But you'll just there is some handing, it's not completely self-working. So I'm looking forward to trying it out. To be honest, the trick didn't completely blow me away, but I don't think it's meant to, is it? It's not meant to be a proper closer. But once I thought about it, and I've said this about a lot of things, I kind of put myself in the position of the layperson. Someone gets out, they burn the bit of paper. It's nice, isn't it? And it is genuinely fooling for a layperson, not for us. But you do that, and when you turn it round, they just saw you drawing it, and they put their hand over it or whatever. So and we've seen that in a lot of tricks. Obviously, it's nothing new, but don't disregard this when you see it with those magician's eyes, because I think it is quite quirky and cool. So another nice packet trick. If you like the effect, there's nothing hidden. It's what you're going to get, and you'll have a lot of fun with it, I have no doubt. So that's Pocket Voodoo from Liam Montier and Big Blind Media. It's not very expensive. I think it's 20 quid or something, I can't remember. Shocking, aren't I? I always forget to look at the prices, but it's down there. It's not going to be like a big one. And any questions, do let me know. Check out cardmagiccourse.com. Thanks a lot. Have a great one. Cheers.